Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. First, we're going to go ahead and do a Chantopolis world update. Chantal has returned to the world of YouTube, and we actually got a couple of live streams. She put up a live stream that has a lot of people talking, and then later on she came on in a happy birthday live stream where Salah actually sang to her, sang to us. Thank you for the tunes. Chantal throws a little bit of shade towards Nader and Debbie. Are you guys keeping up with them? I know I am. And then later on in the video, we are going to get into some community tabs. Just when you thought Chantal was back, she's leaving again. There was another one where she is now again saying goodbye. This is the third or fourth time this month. Wrong. This is the fourth or fifth time this month that she has said goodbye and quit. Well, she's doing it again. But could it be that all of this points to trouble in paradise in her relationship with Salah? Are things not as they appear on the camera? Is she hiding what's really going on behind the scenes? We'll get into it. All that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. Shall we? All right, you guys, welcome back to our Chantopolis world update. So previously on Girl Talk, we discussed how Chantal had actually left the internet. She was done with YT, citing irreconcilable differences with FFG. No, I'm like totally kidding. Actually, she was upset because of the views that FFG was getting on her reaction live streams, especially after the BBJ situation really hit the fan. While at the same time, it seems as though Chantal's views continue to fall, even though her relevancy seems to be pretty high, at least in girl world, right? And we've gone over this at length. The videos are just not that entertaining, but the drama that surrounds her, the situation that she finds herself in, that is entertaining to talk about for sure. I think that's what's going on here. Plus, Chantal has been known to heavily moderate comments. It's interesting that she is keeping her comments open at this time, and she always does this to reel people back in. The truth is, you can get people giving maybe a second view if they have a discussion going on in the comments. I do think that all the quitting and deleting, I don't know the secrets of the almighty algorithm, but it can't help deleting every other video, can it? She did it to herself. So her initial return was in a community tab post that went up on Sunday. We did go through that on the live stream. She said that she was going to focus on the fans that she had. There's not that many left, but that's the spirit, girl. And then she followed that up with a clothing haul, which has since been deleted. She did return to live streams with Salah, and this one was actually titled Feeding Stray Cats at the Beach Bees. Does she realize what she was doing with this? Was this some kind of joke for her? Was that a moment for you? I mean, she knows exactly the response that people are going to have to this video. You just abandoned your cats. You were just outed for neglecting your cat. For someone who really wants people to move on, you sure are all but inviting that critique with this video. What was she thinking? And I wasn't the only one that thought this. Let's go ahead and take a look at this comment and Chantal's response. So nice of you to serve the stray cats on plates when you never did that for your own cats. To which Chantal replies, she's replying to another comment, but I couldn't even find that one. I'm assuming it was defending her. They are going off of a time when I had trouble keeping my home clean, even for myself. So sometimes their eating area would get dirty, but they always had fresh food and yes, loved me. Animal control came several times to my home and said my cats looked perfectly healthy, very healthy. And it is because of defamatory actions from you-know-who that cause false outrage like this, FFG. She will eventually get sued for defamation and emotional damage, inshallah, God willing. Okay. During the video, she explains why she came back. I mean, it's the same excuse every time. She was overwhelmed and she was being impulsive. So next time she will just take a break. Why does she have to turn everything into this big ordeal? I guess that's what makes her interesting to discuss because her actions just seem so over the top. Okay, guys, I'm going to take some time off for a couple of days. Turns into I'm quitting and I'll never be on again. I do have to wonder if Salah sat her down and said, look, honey, I can't afford all this food. It's either you work or go on a diet. And then she was like, yeah, all right. They bought some cat food to feed the cats. Salah is looking so different lately, but it could just be that we had become accustomed to the filtered version. Is there trouble in paradise for her and Salah? You let me know. She is still doing her fasting for Ramadan. I feel like this video was the most tone-deaf thing I have seen in a long time, and she's become so predictable. I know exactly what her response would be. You guys are turning something so positive and just making it so negative. When was the last time you fed stray cats? Chantal is going to go to the gym today. She says, Gym Bees, Gym Arc. Is Salah getting on her about that? I did see a clip when I was on vacation of Chantal needing to grab his hand when going up. You know, like in a shopping center, there's a curb to get into the store. She needed help, like getting up that curb. Are things worse than we thought? One thing I have to give Chantal over Amberlynn is Chantal does seem to push herself. Nobody believes she could even make this journey. And even though she spends a lot of time sitting on that blue couch, she does go out, whereas Amber is seemingly housebound. And that's why this current era has just been so unbearable. I think if Chantal did lose weight, I feel like she will get more and more conceited. I can just hear her now. I lost 100 pounds and you're sitting there watching me and talking about me. You will never. Okay, so continuing on, last night Chantal did a live stream called Oh Wow, It's My Birthday, and it's just so funny. I already said that she would return on her birthday to get those sweet, sweet super chats, and here we are. So they came on so Salah could sing and play happy birthday for his baby. This was again at 3 a.m. Kuwait time. That seems to be her live stream schedule these days. For her birthday, she's going to go to the gym. She says that the biggest gift that I can give myself is getting healthy. And we're coming up on that 1-year anniversary of the Cuba rage, and so much has changed in Chantopolis, but also so much has stayed the same. She talks about how this time last year her channel was reinstated. For the newbies out there, her channel was banned and then it came back like midnight on her birthday. I believe it was taken down for about 2 weeks, and she struggled to remain relevant on Patreon, Twitch, and OF. Her life was like hell, and now she is in heaven with her man. He sings her happy birthday, and this is the moment that everyone is talking about. Prince Salah bestowed a kiss upon the forehead of our queen. Of course, Chantal quickly caught wind that people were shaming the kiss. He won't kiss her, it doesn't count. And she had to clap back in a community tab post explaining that in that culture, this is an acceptable form of PDA, while anything that goes any further would essentially be frowned upon. She says she's not writing this post in self-defense, but of course, that's what it is about. But she isn't lying. It is frowned upon. What do you guys think? Despite this, many believe that there is not much affection going on, quote, behind the scenes. But I don't know. I mean, what do I know? Chantal must be paying attention to the drama surrounding Nader and Didi, because she mentions the necklace that Debbie has for sale. Nader got her this expensive bonbon necklace, and people were just wondering, where did the money come from? Why the quick sale turnaround? Chantal says she will buy the necklace if Debbie kicks Nader out into the street, but I don't think she can really spare 2K right now. Chantal claims that she is just so happy because she has more peace in her life. Money is not a big deal for them. She starts chugging water. They have 1 more minute until it's time to start the fast for Ramadan and pray Fajr. She will sleep until noon. Or at least she claimed she was going to, but there is no sleep for our queen because obviously she was up watching reaction channels. Oops. Let's break down this angry community tab post. Okay, so initially I was just going to read this angry community tab post, but there's another one that is a little bit better. In this first angry community tab post, which was posted about 3 hours ago, probably about 4 or 5 by the time I get this video up, she simply talks about how when she makes a video, she's angry that reaction channels come on and live stream and talk about her videos. She complains and says that she is losing views because people are choosing to watch reaction channels instead of her. I would argue that a lot of those people would not even watch her video, period, unless they were watching somebody else watching it. Her videos are missing something, and that something is filled with commentary. But anyways, breaking news. It seems as though Foodie is actually, yes, quitting YouTube again. She came on to write this extremely long community tab post. So let's go ahead and take a look at this puppy. All right, I've had enough. If reaction channels are so interesting on their own, good luck vlogging because I'm out of here. Or good luck picking apart my past. Also, when I do get back to Canada, I will be pursuing a defamation case. against a certain vial, as well as for emotional damages. Just wait. Okay, so here's the thing. She did say that she wasn't going to be going back to Canada for, inshallah, 3 or 4 years. I mean, who knows where we will be in 3 years? Will people still even care about what's going on in Chantopolis? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. For what? Animal abuse allegations, which are 100% false. Okay, so she claims that there is no merit to these allegations because animal control came 3 or 4 times. I mean, maybe at the time that animal control came, the claws weren't in the pads, but she's actually kind of lucky that she didn't get charged with something here. It was that bad. She says that saying that she starved her cats is defamation. I haven't seen anyone saying that she starved them, but apparently that is something that is going around. When she video chatted Pete's, the nails were fine. Clearly they weren't actually fine. She couldn't see it because the video wasn't that good. It wasn't in 4K. Why does she always say that reactors need to vlog? If she went away, I would do drama and commentary on other people. I probably wouldn't vlog. I mean, I've done some vlogs over the years, but I would never make that the meat of my channel. And I don't think that other reaction channels would either. They'd probably just move on to a different topic of discussion. She makes the argument again that the neglect was not intentional, but does that really dismiss what happened? The only scammer is FFG, who thinks she will get away with what she did in the long term. Also, you shame our home and look at where you streamed with Cad Shannon. There was a literal old towel hanging from the window, and you have blue tarp taped to your window. Like, I wouldn't go there if I were you. And you drove. More hypocrisy. Obviously, the cat at 21 is going to have a myriad of health problems. She is 21. If you are a better pet owner, chain smoking, pelican neck, idiot. Where is Ollie and your dead dogs? Okay, so one had terminal illness that you kept inhumanely alive, like you are doing to BBJ, and the irreversible health issues she has, but what about dog number 2? The only reason that ugly pillowcase stole my cat is to use it in her hate campaign against me, and all of you morons fell for it. Of course, the vet will find things wrong. She is 21 FFS. I am done letting this stupid platform of vampires and hateful, disgusting weirdos damage my mental health further. Go on just boozing. Use this rage to feed your kid. Of course, she had to mention the kids, right? Had to bring that in. Also, Messy Moo, you Islamophobic weirdo. You make fun of my abaya, but nice tablecloth you wore in the previous stream with only 12 viewers. So if you guys remember during the live stream, Missy Moo was doing a interview with Just Breezing, and she compared Foodie's abayas to couch covers. I thought it was pretty savage. Enjoy this rage because it's the last you will hear from me. I tried one final time, but I'm 100% done. Even the money is not worth it anymore. Salah made bank. Anyway, this Ramadan, I guess selling his different like perfumes and stuff. They have like a spray for the prayer rug, I believe. So he has like specific scents and stuff for Ramadan. So I guess that's what she's talking about here. I don't care about money. Improving my life offline is the only way right now. At the end of the post, she says that FFG's brother is her man, and that explains the hills have eyes aesthetic. Anyways, comments are off on this one. It would appear as though Chantal is actually quitting again. Yo, I feel like this month we've had like 4 or 5 now. How many times is she gonna do this? Is this the only way that she can get attention these days? It's her birthday. Isn't she enjoying her happy day with her man? I mean, it doesn't seem like it. For someone who has projected this life, that her and Salah are just so happy. This is her special day. You only turn 39 once, and you'd think they'd be doing something special, like having a nice dinner. And because of the time in Kuwait, it was about 6:30 p.m. when she wrote this. Wouldn't that be when you are in the middle of celebrating? I think that this all comes down to Salah and her relationship. Like, she is just not getting... She's missing something. There's just something that she's not getting from him, and she's upset. You know, before with Nader, all she wanted was for him to claim her. That's all she wanted, and he wouldn't do that. Now we have Salah, and he is claiming her, but clearly he's not providing something behind the scenes that, you know, Nader was very willing to provide, if you catch my drift. And then we also speculated that the live stream a couple days ago when she announced that she was quitting, Salah had been out until 3 a.m. and what was he doing? At least that is what speculation has led us to believe, but it sounded like the door opening, right? and she was upset that he wasn't there. So what else are we supposed to believe? I can't help but think that he is leaving her in that apartment when they are not together on live streams, because we don't see everything. She's not on live that much anymore like she used to be. It used to be we would see the whole timeline, everything that went on, and even a different perspective from Natter, but we don't really get that anymore. So is he leaving her behind in this apartment and she doesn't know what he's doing? Maybe he claims that he's out with the boys, but how would that explain him not answering his phone? And we know that really irks Chantal. Remember the situation with Natter when he wasn't answering his phone and she went to his apartment in Gatineau and like peeked through the windows. That was peak. So what are your guys' thoughts on this situation? Clearly, I can't help but believe that there is something going on behind the scenes. Like, I know she doesn't like FFG, but it just feels like there's something more there. All right, you guys, we got one last final breaking news update. It would seem as though she has actually deleted the birthday live stream, as well as the live stream where she was feeding the cats, and even the abaya video. I don't know why, but if you take a look at her channel right now, actually the most recent upload is the goodbye video. So she's kind of like erasing her coming back after the goodbye. She does claim that she's going to try this TikTok thing. I mean, we already talked about how that's not going to work as a job for her. So she has deleted everything since she has made her return to YouTube. And so I guess that's it. She's leaving again. Let me know your speculation. How long until she'll be back? She came back for her birthday live stream to rake in those super chats, right? It's not going to help her to keep deleting all of these videos. I especially don't understand the abaya video, why she got rid of that one. Of course, this is only going to hurt her and her channel and her livelihood in the long run. But she is the queen of self-destruction, and this is just another instance of that. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye, guys.